A new reality show focused on family drama is coming soon to the CW Lexington.
It's the best concept ever for a show. It's called Relative Justice. It's filmed right here in Lexington. Everyday Kentucky's Martina Barksdale joins us now with her in-depth sit-down interview with Judge Rhonda Wills.
Good morning, and a new court show is coming to the CW Lexington. Relative Justice will premiere, and it's being filmed right here in Lexington. Joining me now to talk about what you can expect this season is Judge Rhonda Wills. Thank you for being with me today.
Good morning, Martina. Thank you for having me. And I am so excited that Relative Justice is going to be in Lexington because we filmed right here in the beautiful city of Lexington.
Yes, and I'm originally from Lexington, so I do have a question to start off for you. What is the best thing? I know you shot over 150 episodes right here. What was the best thing about Kentucky and being here?
So I'm a small town girl. I'm from a little town outside of Tyler, Texas. So I'm a Southern girl. I'm a small town girl. So being in Lexington for me was a lot like going home. It was just such a warm, friendly place, so beautiful. And the people were so welcoming. And Wrigley Media, under the guidance and leadership of Ms. D. Wrigley, who had this whole dream to bring film and the film industry to Lexington, Kentucky. She's built this amazing, beautiful studio right there in Lexington. And it was just an amazing place and has been an amazing place to film Relative Justice. So I can hardly wait to bring this show to all of America and to the viewers in Lexington in particular.
Yes, we are very excited about it. And you have an impressive and extensive resume. And you went from fighting corporate giants to litigating families. Why the switch?
Well, you know, it's really not a switch. I continue to have a legal practice that's based in Houston, Texas. But in addition to that, a natural addition to all of that is for me to do relative justice, because a large part of what I do in my law practice is I represent families and everyday Americans against corporate giants. And in the courtroom on relative justice, I have litigants who are family members, who are everyday Americans, just like all of us, who have disputes with their family members, and they bring those disputes to my courtroom, and we get to see all of that unfold. You know, these cases on relative justice, it's not just about dollars and cents. It's about families and family conflicts. Every litigant that appears on relative justice, they're related by blood, marriage, or children. So whenever there are money disputes, tempers often flare. But when you add to the mix that these are family members, things can take a dramatic turn really quickly. So this show is unlike any show you've ever seen, and your viewers won't want to miss it.
Right, and I know I always say every family is dysfunctional. We all have had family feuds, but you know, we've seen court shows in the past, and some people might say this show might contribute to the dysfunction, but I know it's much more than that. So what do you say to those people that, you know, might be hesitant to watch the show?
Well, I can tell you, I'm from a big family. I have 4 children of my own. I'm one of 5 children. I have more than 50 first cousins. So I believe that every family in America, when they watch Relative Justice, they'll be able to identify with the scenarios that come before me as the judge on relative justice. And we all have disputes with our family members, and it's something that we can all relate to. Every single case that came before me, I could relate to every single case. It's either something that's happened to me personally in my family, or one of my friends and their family, or something that's happened with my clients as a lawyer that I've represented in my law practice for more than 20 years. So I think that just like me, every other American will be able to identify with what happens on relative justice because we all have families, we all have family disputes. But the great thing about relative justice is, as a judge, I apply the law and I try to resolve the money dispute. But at the end of the day, I really try to bring families back together again, because my philosophy is, sometimes you don't disagree with your family. Sometimes you're even mad at your family. But at the end of the day, you have to value your family. So I think when people tune into relative justice, they're going to basically see what typically goes on in our family rooms being brought into the courtroom, but they're going to see a lot of these families being brought back together again.
And I love that, because family is very important, and hopefully, you know, I won't have to be in your courtroom anytime soon with having all my siblings and cousins, but we're looking forward to Relative Justice. Make sure you tune in coming up this September 13th. And if you want more information or to even sign up for a possibility to be on the show, go to relativejustice.tv. Thank you, Judge Wills. We appreciate it.